Everybody, welcome back to KVR Bonsai. This week we're going to do a show and tell on all the bonsais we have. First bonsai in this video is the ficus bonsai we have. We've had this for about a year and it's maturing really well. As you can see, we've placed moss all around the bonsai and it has grown all the way around really well. As you can see, it has some nice new green leaves, and since it's summer/spring, they're starting to form bigger and greener leaves that will hopefully prune back to make them smaller in the new year. So if you guys have any ideas for this bonsai, other than the root over rock one, please let us know in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Here's the 360 view of the ficus bonsai. For the next bonsai, it's this paper bark tree. We've had it for about 6 years and surprisingly it hasn't grown much. So the reason it's called a paper bark tree is it's got a very soft texture on the trunk and all the branches. So by soft I mean it's very squishy and can be maneuvered very easily, so it is very good for bonsai material. For foliage, it has these small green leaves that produce a very lovely colour in early spring and summer with the bright green, and it really contrasts it to the very tanned bark. So due to the fact that it isn't growing much, we're probably in the next few videos going to change the pot to a smaller, thinner pot. And we're also going to trim back the branches and maybe even wire it. So hopefully, yeah, that'll happen in the next few videos, so stay tuned for that. Here's the 360 view of what the plant looks like. For this next bonsai, we have this plant that we only did a few weeks ago. We're not actually very sure of the plant species, but we'll find out soon and let you know. As far as what we've done for the base of the tree, we've just covered the soil in moss so it keeps the moisture in. A lot of people ask in my videos why we put moss on. Number one is it's a decorative thing, so a typical bonsai usually will have moss, and also it helps keep the moisture into the pot. So moss is a really good plant that holds moisture, so when we do put moss on, it's usually because it's a plant that will not hold as much moisture. So for this plant, for instance, when we did first find it, it was actually getting quite dried out and the leaves were wilting, so we just put some moss on and now it is a lot happier. As far as the branches go, we've just sort of moved them into different pads. So when we did find the plant, which was about a week ago, it's already had a really nice shape, so that's why I got it. But I've only really wired the bottom branches out a bit and the top branches, but otherwise this plant's a really nice specimen, and so hopefully it'll grow into something really nice. So here is the 360-degree view of what the plant looks like. For our next bonsai, it is this Juniper Genesis Cascade bonsai. We have decided to put it in this traditional Chinese upright pot, which is designed for the cascade plants. As you can see, we've separated the branches into different pads. They probably all need a trimming. As you can see, the spring season is gone, and so when we get back from the new year, we'll probably give it a big trim and it'll look much neater. If you have a closer look, you can see that under the branch we've put stones, and that's because this plant is actually so big that the wire is unable to hold it up. So yeah. Here is what the 360-degree view of the plant looks like. For the last bonsai in this video, it is our conifer bonsai. We've had this one for about 5 years, but it's closer to 20 years old. So that was what it was like, and now it's like this. So what we have done is we have wired it. As you can see, the branches are all wired out like that, and we've also wired there and parts underneath here. But in the next few videos, we're going to start making these all into pads. The last bit that got wired was this bit, and we'll also turn that into a pad. But as you can see from last week's video, or a few videos ago, the moss has grown back quite a lot, especially over here. We are yet to see this side flourish with new sprouts of moss. Thank you for watching KVR Bonsai. Please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to see next. Thank you.